Now here it is. Another day. My baby mama didn't call the police on me again. Cause she can't handle a confrontation when she get exposed. And then she gonna have one of her little maggot little friends' kids come outside and scream out, "Stop snitching!" Cause I called CPS on her, cause she being a foul individual. Now God said the first will be the last, and the last will be the first, right? So meaning, you'll come into the knowledge of the game they play. I'm not no fool. You gonna call the police? I'm gonna do my job first. And there go the moon. You gonna sit here and play that game? I'm gonna hit you first. No, I'm not gonna let you set me up when you're doing evil. At all. You doing evil, you gonna reap what you sow. You being abusive to my children. I can't do nothing about it. You won't listen to reason. Well, we gonna see if you gonna listen to the police reason. God says be a protector. I'm not gonna beat on you. I ain't gonna fight with you like that. Nope. You gonna do the right thing. Now, you believe in the police because you're a police caller. So I'm gonna let your God get beat up by my God. Now here it is early in the morning. She think it fazed me. Look at the birds singing too. They chirping. She thinking that she abusing me because I want to go back upstairs after I'm laying down to go pick up a sock. To go put it on my son for her when she was just up there and she being lazy. She does this all the time. Go do what I tell you. Like a young Ike Turner. Hey, what's up? Like a young Ike Turner, like, you do what I say. Now she been running the same little pimping type of scheme for the longest. Now I called her out because she act immature. She act like a young girl. She act like the young girls that she hang around. And it's sad that you letting your personality be taken over by children. Somebody who's 6 or 7 years younger than you. And the girl I'm speaking of claims she a billy goat. She a goat. She was a Baphomet. She wear all these Baphomet shirts. That's exactly who she act like. She called this girl a whore, a thought, and everything else. Now, this girl is so bad, but she's steady in this girl's face. Steady around this girl. All these girls steady be whoring. They all do Molly. They all be snorting. And they all smoke weed. I know these things because I was dealing with one of their homegirls at a time. I was dealing with that chick. And now they all turned against her. They knifed her out the group. Now this is how evil these people is, right? And they gonna show you about this gang stalking, this demon stuff, these demon ranks. They will torture one to move up, right? So they knifed this chick that I was talking to. She got on the outs with the people that she was messing with because of her homegirl and my kid's mother. They put her on the outs. She was trying to climb her way back in, look for a way back in. My baby mother started dealing with the dude that was slick talking with the chick I was talking to. Now, I know they hadn't been watching each other because they're all in the same circle. They hadn't been seeing each other, right? So I end up having to meet this chick out of nowhere. Chick meets me. We have a relationship. Find out who she was. I didn't even tell her who I was. But this girl was just dropping jewels on me, letting me know stuff. And at the time, she was beefing with my kid's mother. So I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Come to find out, they really don't like each other, supposedly. Now, come to find out, my kid's mother was telling me prior to meeting this girl how her current supposedly baby daddy, kid's father, was cheating on her with another chick. She was getting the messages and everything. And I'm like, oh, wow, all right. And I told her, like, I really don't care. Like, you shouldn't be telling me this. I don't even want to know this stuff. And I kept telling her, I really don't want to hear this. I don't want to know. That's your business. And I tell this to everybody, like, man, keep me out of your issues, bro. I don't want to know it. I don't want to be involved. But they be wanting to hear my so-called counsel. So I listened. She told me the situation. I called her a fool because she's doing the same foolish stuff she's been doing since I met her. She runs to dudes, sleeps around, gets a little raggedy heartbroken. Then she runs back. She's gonna sleep around with another one, get her heartbroken, run back, do it all again. She's looking for chosen ones. And she ends up with zeros. Now me, I left her. She didn't catch me slipping. Like I was already on the verge. Like I was gone. I was done with it. I ain't messing with you. Period. God, you know what? Let me not take glory from God. God got me out of that situation, because God was been showing me that she wasn't a person that I needed to deal with from the start. I knew that from the start, and it's so crazy. It's not crazy. It's true. I told her this when I first met her. I told her exactly what she was. I said, man, yo, you that type of person. You're not a good woman, and you're very messy, and you're a thief. These are bad quality traits. If you will snake your family ASAP, you is not a good person. And she showed me all these things. Now, me not being truly in God at the time, thinking, well, maybe I can rub off on her, my like, and help her, or maybe I can get myself right in the process too. Took a chance on this girl. And that was a bad gamble, because you're not supposed to gamble. And she told me what she was looking for. She wanted, oh, there goes a rabbit. She told me she wanted dude with a clean teeth, white teeth, fresh face, not too big, around my height, like 6'1". And I'm like, all right, you sound like a real stereotype. This is like some real Get Out type stuff. Like they looking for specific targets. And she begged me for children. But then when I gave her my first son, she was so cold to him, it didn't make no sense. Like she was like, oh, I'm so depressed. I'm this, I'm so that. I'm so distraught. I can't do it. I can't hold him. I can't pick him up, I can't get up in the middle of the night. I can't do nothing. It's always something. And I'm like, man, well, really? All right. Then here comes the blame game. It's always you, because I was the one to say something like, man, you act like I ain't the only one got to get up in the middle. Like, don't get me wrong, I got no problem with it, but like, you ain't even putting no effort. Like, it's more like, you the maid. you the servant. Go get my child, boy. Like some rich people type stuff. And it's like, man, but that's twisted, man. And she was doing this like gloriously. She was doing this like every day. Every day. Not like I'm gonna wake up and you could tell she was faking it. Like she didn't care about that stuff. Like she hate kids. She say it all the time. And God says, "What? From out the heart, the mouth speaks." This woman constantly says she hated kids. She hates them. And I knew this because when her nieces or her little cousins or whatever would come over, she didn't want to do no work. She didn't watch none of them. She'll be watching TV. She'll put a movie on for them. Like, all right, I'm gone. Like a real hood rat. She'll put them in the area, or put them to sleep, or give them some drugs, or something of the sort. And around this time, her best friend was a well-known prostitute. And a lot of people accused her of killing her baby. Her child died at the time. And I'm like, oh, that's another red flag. Don't trust this girl. But me not being fully in God went against my better judgment. Now, The trippy thing is, God sent me a prophetic dream about all this before it played out, and then sent me other dreams lining up after how this would play out. I'm like, all right, I see it. It's a trip, man. And here she is talking about